All right, y'all. We back. Shrewd news and reviews, man,
Oh
and we
yes,
got
man.
we got the goat. We got your
Yes,
boy. We
man. We
got
we
your
gotta
goat.
address the GOAT, man. Listen, man. Lance on Rivera. We gonna be respectful because I'm gonna be a little fake. The real me don't really like hearing people talk down on the GOAT like that, man. Is it the $200 million home that got the man bothered? Or is he just speaking his truth? Because this is his life story too.
I think he
And
was
this is a
speaking his
story.
truth. No, I don't see he
Yeah,
was throwing those shots, but we'll see. Let's get into it.
we'll see it. Now, first of all, this is True News and Reviews, the home of hip hop news and cultural commentary. And we'd appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Get that out the way,
Yes,
especially
come
y'all that
join the
been
Shrewd
watching.
crew.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
join the
Join the
Shrewd crew,
Shrew
man.
crew, especially y'all that keep watching the video, like repeat watching. And the good thing about us is we respond to all the comments, and we might have the best comment section out of the gutter of YouTube because I like our comment section because they'll get at us, but they keep it respectful. No threats. They keep the name calling to a minimum, and we really be building in the comments. So tap in. But back to Lance Rivera. Let's hold him accountable. After all these years, he's
Right.
coming forth with his story. He's talking a lot about the industry, but what we've all been waiting for on this Vlad interview was the stabbing story.
Right.
Now, what we've always heard, or I'll just speak for myself, we always heard that Jay-Z stabbed this nigga for being an old bootlegging ass nigga, man. Taking money out the man's pocket. Now, let's just deal with that first. Before we get into whether he got stabbed or not, or who
Right.
stabbed him or not,
Right.
is this a acceptable reason for somebody to want to do you harm? I mean, this is essentially stealing. I think
Yeah,
it's
well,
we know now, you know.
yeah, so I mean, and Jay-Z wrote a book, right?
Yeah.
And in the book, he said that, he blacked out. He never
Well, we're
said
gonna get to that. We're gonna
we're
get
gonna
to
get to
that.
that.
But let's just deal with if he actually did this. Was Jay-Z in the right? Did he ever actually? Do you remember hearing him deny that he bootlegged Jay-Z's shit?
No, he didn't say he didn't. Well, he was saying when Jay-Z was asking him, he was like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" You know how the New Yorkers say, "The
Listen,
fuck is
listen.
you talking about, man?"
I don't. I'm not gonna be up here
Yeah.
advising anybody to use force against anybody, man. That ain't what to do, especially if it ain't about defending yourself. But I could definitely understand somebody wanting to put hands on you because you stole. And I know what it's like when you approaching somebody who you think stole something for you, and they, what do you mean? Like, hold on,
You
cuz.
gotta slap the shit out
Yeah,
of the
now I
nigga
gotta
ass.
slap the shit out you, cuz you playing with me, cuz you playing on my top. So I understand that sentiment when he was telling the story.
Right.
Let's start from the beginning. I'm gonna try to add some context. Now, what we do know is when Un got stabbed, Jay-Z was the one who got indicted for it. He was facing 15 years for second degree felony assault, and he pled not guilty. And then he later pled guilty to third degree assault. And that was in October of 2001. He ended up getting 3 years probation for this. So,
Dang, he got a slap on the wrist. Who Jay-Z know? What up, there, boy?
well, let's think about this. We're only talking about a third degree assault. Now he got, I guess, arrested or charged for the second degree felony assault, but a third degree assault, that's a class A misdemeanor. Um,
Mm.
I don't know if you know, but you don't even actually have to put hands on somebody to get a third degree assault.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it's like
Okay.
way less than that. I
Slap
had it
that.
written down in my notes exactly how that's described. I don't know why I can't see it now.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but oh no, I
Misdemeanor.
have it here. Third degree assault. Reckless infliction of fear of serious bodily injury or recklessly causing a fear of injury through the use of a deadly weapon. So when Lance in this interview, right?
Yeah.
Lance Rivera describes Jay-Z surrounding him with 10 guys with knives.
Yeah,
So
them goons.
we found out from this interview that, according to Lance Rivera, Jay-Z wasn't
Yeah.
the guy that actually stabbed Un. A lot of us
course
was
not.
thinking for years that he
Of
did
course
this.
not. Yeah, of course
Uh,
not.
well, we what they brought up in the interview as well is Nas said that, plus your man stabbed on and made you take the blame. We heard Nas say that in Ether. Did you believe Nas when he said that?
No, I just thought he was talking shit. But
Oh,
now,
okay. It made me unsure of it. I ain't gonna lie. I was on the fence after I heard that. I was like, that's interesting. And
yeah.
I want to bring up something else that's interesting about him not getting stabbed by Jay-Z.
Right.
This is something that people use to catapult their careers. I'll give you another example.
Vlad.
No. I'm talking
Oh,
about rappers. Even if
okay.
you didn't do the thing to a guy, it's better to let people kind of think that you did. And honestly, the only other option is to snitch. I'll give you another example. Gucci Mane didn't really kill Pookie Loc.
Are you
He was
sure
in the
about that?
same house. Well,
Okay.
Deb Antony says that he didn't, and the actual guy who they're saying did it says that Gucci didn't do it.
Okay.
So that's something that Gucci kind of played up. We heard him say like, dig your dead partner up and all of this kind of stuff. He was comfortable with people thinking that he did it, and then you got to think, what was Gucci Mane supposed to say? Nah, I didn't really do it. My dog did it. Then we'll be calling him a rat. I don't know if Lance Rivera is going to get that rat jacket because I want to be respectful too. Lance is probably a cool dude, but
Right.
let's just keep it real.
Keep it a buck.
Jay-Z got indicted after this. Jay-Z in the book, as you brought up, when Jay-Z describes this in the book Decoded, he says that after the incident, the guy went straight to the police. Straight to the police.
Why? But hold on. Let's stop.
Okay.
Let's stop here.
Let's stop.
That don't got nothing to do with this situation. This guy's not a street dude. So if
he is a street dude. Whoa. You're saying he's not a street dude. I watched the interview with Lance Rivera talking about if Jay-Z had stabbed him, there wouldn't have been a Black Album because he's an eye for eye type of dude.
Right. He's an administrator.
Oh, I guess he's a Christian. He's just eye for eye. He ain't a street dude. He just that was just a Christian.
Yeah, he gangster out here sending it. You go.
Okay. Well, listen. According to Boosie, if you are committing crimes in the streets, you ain't supposed to listen. Hold on, let me finish. You ain't supposed to be cooperating at all. This man said that him and Jay-Z was both dealing with the same people when Jay-Z was out there selling coke and all of that. He was out there. He was rolling with Junior Mafia, Biggie,
just
and all
like
that.
we said. Just because you sell drugs and you want to make you some ends, though, and you want to move a little bit, we can't hold a code like these. I don't know, man. I mean, if we want to say that, listen, if we want to say this guy knew the same people, he in the streets, he's selling like. When he told the police, when Jay-Z put them knives on him, that's what let you know he ain't on that. He ain't on that time, bro.
Okay, well, listen, I'm confused. Okay. Out of one side of your mouth, you saying you an eye for eye type of dude, and there wouldn't have been no Black Album if a nigga would have stabbed you. You know what I'm saying? But right. Then you talk about, well, he didn't really talk about that part, but somehow Jay-Z got indicted. You had to be the guy that told.
Of course.
I'm confused. You saying he not a street dude? I'm saying that I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Another thing I want to bring up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he is. So another thing I want to bring up, dog, that's interesting about this. Keep in mind, around this time, Jay-Z was on a double album with R. Kelly, and he had a song called Not Guilty.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Jay-Z pled guilty to this shit, right? Even though you didn't stab him, you still was guilty of third-degree assault. You approach him in a threatening manner with 10 dudes that got knives, and you Jay-Z. I'm telling you, if I was still back in my old ways, if a nigga got loud with Jay-Z, cuz I'm gonna handle you before you even get to lift a finger. This is my meal ticket. You said real. What? Who?
So the way you said stuff right out of that and take off first quarter.
Listen, man. Sometimes I be around dudes that I gotta let shit slide because they too violent, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's the type of dude Jay-Z is. He can't even really be getting to. But back to what I was saying. Him and Kelly really lied to our face, man. They was in a video talking about not guilty. And we know what Kelly was guilty of. You feel me? And Jay-Z was guilty of that. So that's funny. Like that song to me didn't age well. It's funny to think about it now. You remember that joint?
Yeah, I remember that joint.
Jigga, Kelly, not guilty.
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm even thinking about it, it's not making me have too much good thoughts on Jay-Z that he was even fucking with.
You always got a reason to hate on Jay-Z, though. You know that. I'm from Broward too. You know, I was born in Brooklyn, so maybe that's a little bit different. But what I always noticed though about Broward people, they don't too much respect that whole Jay-Z being the GOAT.
At all. Niggas will give Trick Daddy. Niggas will give Trick Daddy a run for one of the greatest songs.
For real. Trick Daddy and Jay-Z is like neck and neck to a nigga from Broward. Real shit.
4 days, bro. For real.
Another interesting aspect of this interview, and for anybody who haven't seen it, go watch the Vlad interview with Lance on Rivera. Jay-Z, this guy didn't really get stabbed. Let me explain.
What, he got poked?
He got hit over the head with a champagne bottle.
Oh Lord,
he got subsequently stabbed. If you listen to the interview very closely, that's what he said. He got hit over the head with a. First, 1 minute he talking to Jay-Z, the next minute champagne bottle over the head. Boom.
Man, Jay-Z know what the fuck he was doing, dog.
I'm not saying that he didn't, but what I'm saying is
Jay-Z gave that nod. He probably did the same thing Troy Ave did. Gave him the wink.
Yeah,
go ahead and hit that boy, man.
Yeah, go handle that, man. Might have to before he even went over there. Like, man, is that on? We might have to go see about that. No, I gotta go holler at him
for real.
But that's what I'm trying to say. He might have got cut with some glass. Now, I'm not saying that technically that doesn't count as stabbing, but how I was thinking of it is somebody juked him, you know.
Yeah.
And the reports were that he got stabbed in his stomach and in his back. Like there was multiple stab wounds.
Oh, so you saying a glass could have did that?
Well, that's what he said. He got subsequently stabbed. If you read the articles, if you listen to the article,
it wasn't you want your Megan Stallion. Oh, okay. You want your Megan Stallion verdict.
Hey, man. Megan did get shot. Let's be clear about that. And Tory is a monster. He's where he needs to be. Got that little nigga off the streets promptly. I don't have no problem with that. Since you want to revisit that, let me make my stance on that clear. You know what I'm saying? But no, this guy really, just like Megan really got shot, this guy really got stabbed. But I was thinking of somebody stabbing you with a knife, and he even described the incident about 10 people approaching him with knives. So it's like,
that's scary.
I mean, that is pretty scary. I would be a little bit, uncomfortable in that position, to say the least. But
you can't do nothing but hold your hands up.
Yeah, I don't think I would have been holding my hands up either, because it's like that would have kind of gave them the go ahead. Like, oh, he went that shit. You feel me? Lance probably did the right thing with trying to explain himself. But I noticed in the interview, he never vehemently denied being a bootlegger. And this is maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my personality. I wouldn't put that past him. The way he talking, he seemed like a
I mean, what Jay-Z said he heard, bro. It wasn't, he didn't have any factual evidence. It was like he heard around town that this nigga was the bootlegger. And I get that.
He might have had some good intel, though. We don't know.
Might have had some good intel.
Listen, Lance need to just be happy that he got hit over the head with a champagne bottle before the time that the Ace of Spades shit came out. That shit would have been a whole... that Ace of Spades, it might not be no interview right now. You get hit with that ace, your ass is, I don't know, cool.
For real.
But yeah, man, this was a good interview, man. This was the part that we was looking for. Y'all tap in, man. Let us know what you think about this. Is Lance on Rivera a snitch?
Yeah, man, for real.
Is he just I'm just asking the question. Is he a dusty nigga from the past that's hating on Jay-Z because he just caught the $200 million home in California, and now it's like, is that what is causing? Because you remember when people talk about QCP?
Oh yeah,
he was like, "Yo, man, people see I got that 300 million." Now they coming out the woodwork. So I gotta ask the question: is Jay-Z getting some unwarranted hate, or is he just speaking his truth? I think I'm sensitive to that point of view too. I was a freshman in high school when this story came out, so I had to address this. I had a lot of thoughts about this, you know.
Yeah, I sent this to you, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
yeah, this
did.
right up your alley, man. I
Yeah.
know you fucked up by Jay-Z, so it was like
Fucked up about Jay-Z. I'll let you get off with that one. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's fair to say. I think he is one of the GOATs, and
Real, you've been
we
talking
should
about me
respect
to this man for years, dog.
for
So
years. For years.
and listen, y'all, we thinking about changing the name Shrewd Crew, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that, man. We thinking about going to the Shrewd Crew thing, you know.
We was thinking about that. This is the first
Oh,
time you telling me that.
yeah,
I
I
like
thought you were
Shrewd
like,
News and Reviews. I don't like
I hit
Shrewd
you
Crew
on
as a
the
company name.
no,
I
I'm
think it's
talking
good for
about
the
the
website.
channel name. I hit you
Hell
like that
nah,
yesterday. I
dog.
was like, bro, what's up with
Hell
Shrewd
nah.
Crew?
Shrewd
Okay,
News and
okay.
Reviews. But y'all let us know what y'all think. It's a good question. We'll get some
We get some good feedback.
Yeah.
Yay, man. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
All right. Now
Peace.
let's move on to our next story for the day. God damn.